A plus size travel influencer who demanded free seats for fat flyers reveals she's making huge six-figure salary from brand deals and views on her controversial TikTok channel, which to me sounds kind of crazy that you could basically be making money by being a chunky influencer in a way. It's kind of interesting. By the way, this is like grape lemonade. Pretty crazy mix. A plus size travel influencer who previously demanded other passengers pay for extra seats of obese flyers has revealed she now has enough money to pay herself. Jaylyn Cheney, a travel and lifestyle creator based in Vancouver, started a petition to the U.S. Federal Aviation Authority to protect plus size travelers and make flying in coach comfortable and accessible for everyone. She's revealed securing several brand deals worth six figures while also working in tens of thousands of dollars solely from views has helped the seats become more affordable to her. Now here's the thing, like if you're like an individual who's big, right? I think it's a good idea if you do have money to potentially like buy the other seats next to you so that one, you're way more comfortable and then two, you don't got to deal with other people not having space kind of thing. So, I mean, making more money so that you could spend more money to solve the issue, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just find it very interesting that she basically became an influencer from like complaining about her being so big that she couldn't fit in the seats, kind of stuff. Like it's kind of interesting when you think about it. So, in a lengthy TikTok posting, Cheney said that she has managed to seal deals with Google, McDonald's, Afterpay, Poshmark, and Hilton Hotels. She notes how when she became a content creator, she never knew this would happen. Interesting. I wonder if there's. Oh, okay. There is the one. Okay. Oh, wait. No. No. Music. Nope. Lord. No. I thought there was like a long post thing. Come on. Oh, okay, okay. So let's read this. So, when I became a content creator, I never knew this would happen. Dot dot dot. I never thought I could make over six figures with brand deals, cash bag emoji. Which, by the way, I mean, props to you for making like crazy amounts of money, right? I never knew I could make tens of thousands of dollars from views. Props to you. I never knew I'd have multiple opportunities to be on reality TV. Again, props to you. I never knew I'd have the ability to help dozens of other creators monetize on social media. Congrats. I never knew I'd help brands scale their business using social media. Okay. I never knew I'd help brands become more inclusive. I never knew I'd make an impact on the lives of many, I guess, stars, people, whatever. I never knew I'd go viral and achieve over 300 million views. Congrats. I never knew I'd work with brands like Google, McDonald's, Afterpay, Poshmark, Hilton Hotels, and more. I never knew I'd help numerous aspiring plus size content creators get their start in social media. I never knew all these amazing things were possible, but now more than ever, I believe in the power of social media. This week alone, I've met with so many amazing individuals to figure out how I can help them with social media. And you could be next. Oh, okay. So basically, she's like doing like a coaching call to like make some more moolah, right? Which again, if you want to go down that path, go ahead and do it. Now, what's kind of interesting though, right? The interesting like brand deals about this is like these big companies tend to have like huge marketing budgets. So what many people may not know is that for like a lot of the social media posts, whatever online, say like a video ends up getting like 50,000 views or something like that, right? Depending on the brand deal, depending on like the content that the person typically makes, they can make crazy amounts of money. Like I think I've seen somewhere where A person said that they basically made like 50K to like 100K per social media like ad placement in one of their like YouTube videos. And I believe they basically uploaded a video almost every single day. So that's potentially like 50 to 100K per day just from that ad placement, not including ad that they were generating from their channel, from like YouTube ads, not generating from like their podcast as well. It's like potentially the money that you could be making from this sort of stuff is pretty intense, like pretty crazy when you really think about it. Like it could be potentially like life-changing money from just like one post, depending on you get a good brand deal or not. So, props to her for potentially making really good amounts of money, So Cheney, who has 134,000 followers, also revealed how she is more than happy to share the wealth and has the ability to help dozens of other creators monetize on social media. Okay, keep passing this, blah, blah, blah. So the revelation is in stark contrast to the video, in which she rails airlines for charging for an extra seat should plus-size travelers require it. Business class and first class seating is usually far more comfortable than that of economy, but it appears Cheney uses economy to complain and be more relatable. All plus size passengers should be provided with an extra free seat, or even 2 or 3 seats depending on their size. By the way, if you, I mean, to be frank, if you take more than one seat, you got a pretty serious problem. If you take 2 seats, that's a big issue. If you take 3 seats, because I believe, like, it's been a while since I've been on an airplane, but I believe it's like 3 seats on each side. So if you take like literally a whole side of a plane, just yourself, you got some pretty serious issues. Like, you might want to like get your blood work checked out or something, because that is not a good path that you're going down. If you literally take 3 seats, ooh. So turning her attention to reimbursements, Cheney added airlines should offer a refund for plus size passengers who purchase additional seats independently, which is kind of crazy. There should be a straightforward process that can be accessed online or through customer service. Cheney admitted ticket prices would have to rise if she were to get her way, and conceded non overweight passengers could be faced with higher costs to help cover improvements. Like, the problem that I have with this is like, you're trying to make people pay for your life choices. Like, how does that make sense? How is that okay? Like, to me, that just seems pretty much insane. It's like, oh, so because you made certain life choices in your life, all these other people on this plane that don't have to buy an extra seat to, like, because they're not as big, you want them to basically be forced to pay extra money just so that you could have a free seat because you got huge, you know? It seems kind of crazy to me. So during a flight from Pasco to Denver, my fiance was subjected to hateful comments, disapproving looks, and even refusal to sit next to them, amounting to discrimination. Similarly, on another flight, I was forced to occupy only one seat with immovable armrests that caused me pain and bruises. Which, by the way, I think that does that to pretty much everyone. In videos posted to her Instagram, Cheney has widely documented her struggles flying, from showing her and her boyfriend being tightly packed into seats, to showing what some passengers have said to her, including asking her if she bought 2 seats. Wow. So she does actually take like basically 2 seats. To me, I wouldn't even want to fly if I was that big. I feel like that would be such like a pain in the butt trying to like deal with. Cheney recently went on to make demands on hotels across the road to make changes, including enlarging hallways to help fat guests, make elevators and hallways spacious to allow for easy movement of larger individuals and those utilizing mobility devices. Look, no matter who you are, you're not going to get like a hotel to widen their hallway to cater to like less than 1% of the population that are this morbidly obese kind of thing. Now, crazy enough, I believe America is like 50 or 60% of the population is morbidly obese. But I'm talking like probably, I'm just going to like take a guess here, but I'm guessing maybe close to like 4 to 500 pounds. I'm guessing. If you're around that size, like hotels are not going to just cater to you. Like they're not going to do that. It doesn't make any sense financially for them to do that. So Cheney has said her aim is to make the travel industry a more accepting place for all. In April, she started a petition to the U.S. Federal Aviation Authority to protect plus-size travelers and make flying in coach comfortable and accessible for everyone. She says she wants hotels to raise their toilet seats and fit each room with handheld shower heads so that the bigger body people can use the facilities with ease. The thing is, it's like I feel like if you got to the point where you're this big, right, where you have to use a handheld like shower head to clean yourself, wouldn't you want to do something to like change that so that you no longer have to do that? Because I'm super fascinated sometimes, and like I sometimes like binge watch like clips from like my 600 pound life. It amazes me that people allow themselves to like get to that point. Now some of it might be due to depression. Some of them might some sort of have like a genetic defect where it's a lot easier for them to get morbidly obese, far easier and quicker than another person. Where like basically, I believe like the hormone that controls hunger basically just shuts off for them. Where like they just have no limit on their hunger. They're like 100% hungry as if they are starving all the time and they can't control themselves. With that, like I have a little bit more understanding, but still, I feel like you'd want to try everything that you can to make it so that you live a better life. Because being this big is just like asking for your life to not like last long. Like, for example, has anyone ever seen someone who is severely morbidly obese at an old age? Because I've only seen pretty much short people and skinny people typically that reach old age, right? And I mean like 80s, 90s, 100s. And funny enough, a lot of them will end up smoking like a whole bunch of cigarettes or drinking a bunch of booze, but like their weight is like a huge factor. Like I think a lot of people don't understand how much weight impacts your longevity, right? You could save so much money on healthcare costs by decreasing your weight, right? Even more so than like eating a healthy diet, right? Now, obviously, people should try to eat a healthy diet, but in terms of like just like saving money on health costs, like decreasing your weight, that alone will save you a lot of money. Let's see. The influencer also asked for handrails on pools and sturdy chairs so people can lounge in peace. Man, can you imagine like trying to lay on like a pool chair and then like snap underneath you? Whew. She also asked for stronger beds, size inclusive bathrobes going up to size 6XL, and plus size friendly towels for guests. Now, pretty huge towels ain't that bad of an idea. I actually kind of like that idea. But 6XL. I don't know if I've ever seen a 6XL. That's like what? I feel like that's almost like a flat screen TV size. So her suggestions were getting mixed reviews. One person wrote, I agree this is ideal, but some of these are out of the hotel's control. Lift size, for example. Another added, I'm backing you 100%, but others were more harsh. How are you going to ask for things to change, but you refuse to change yourself? Good point. Another person said, I agree with some, but others are just not possible. The amount of money it would take to make all these changes is unreal. And Cheney previously said she wanted airlines to be forced to refund overweight passengers for any extra seats they're forced to purchase when booking to accommodate their size. As plus size travelers, my partner and I have unfortunately experienced discrimination and discomfort while flying, she wrote in her petition, which has been signed by around 35,000 people as of Monday night.
In place for all. The needs of
I don't know, there's like a music thing in the back. Like, I really don't get why people keep adding these music or these songs in the back. I guess maybe it like gets them more viral or something, but it's like, geez. They say it's not fair to the person who has to sit next to me if I don't. Text overlaid on the video read. When I tell them I do, they say I'm selfish for taking a seat from another. However, when Cheney is forced to occupy only one seat, it can lead her to being in pain and cause chafing, as well as being subjected to poor treatment from fellow passengers. The mistreatment of plus size passengers is unacceptable, and it highlights the urgent need for better policies that protect the dignity and rights of all passengers, regardless of size, she wrote. Unfortunately, plus size passengers often experience discomfort and discrimination when flying. The lack of a uniform customer of size airline policy is unacceptable and must be addressed. Cheney currently uses seatbelt extenders to make flying a more comfortable experience, and she hasn't commented on why she doesn't fly business or first class, which offers much bigger seats, although those fares are far more expensive than regular coach seats, but it is clear now that she can well afford such travel luxuries. She also believes crew members should undergo training on how to accommodate plus size travelers, including handling sensitive situations and providing appropriate customer service. I mean, the thing is, like, as long as you're not like a dick, I feel like things can be fine. But I don't know, just to like the entitlement aspect of this bothers me a lot. I mean, props to her to potentially making six figures plus. That's all cool. Hopefully, she saves her money, pays off her debt, puts money towards her retirement, and doesn't just spend it all on who knows what. But you can't like force people to pay for stuff because you are refusing to change your lifestyle to make it easier on yourself. Like that doesn't even make sense.